Hi guys, Amanda here. So today I'm going to teach you some basic stitches with crochet. I'm also going to teach you a very basic blanket to start off with if you've never made a blanket and you're just now getting comfortable with single crochets or chaining and double crochets. So I always start my project off, no matter what it is, all the same way. If you hear any noises in the background, just ignore it. Between my puppies and my kittens, it gets pretty noisy here. Anyway, so I do apologize in advance if you hear them in the background. I do apologize. So what I start off with is called the slip knot. Everybody should know a basic slip knot, but in case you don't, you take the very end. You don't need it very long. Wrap it around your finger. Pull through like you're about to make a bow. Insert your hook in this one and grab that small tail and just pull. And it's okay if you make it a little tight, but you do not want it too tight where you cannot get your hook in and out of your loop. Okay, and you don't want it too loose because if your chain is loose, then it can actually affect your blanket. So just tight enough where you see just out the bottom. Okay, and don't worry if you don't hold your hook or your yarn the same way. Excuse me, I do. I was taught differently by my grandmother, who's now 93. She just celebrated her 93rd birthday. But however's comfortable for you, holding your hook and holding your yarn, please, by all means, do it that way. So the first step to this is just a simple chain 4. So you're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the front. This is what should be looking at you. This is the back. Now, I want you to remember that because in the future, when you do bigger chains and bigger projects, I always keep the back and the front separate because when you connect, like we're about to, you do not want that twisted because it will make your project twisted. So be very careful. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect to the first chain. We're going to go count 4 backwards, 1 on your hook, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert your hook under the top 2. Yarn over, pull through. This is what's called the slip stitch. You take in the one that you just pulled through and you'll pull through that first one. So you make a complete circle. Okay. Now in any of my projects, especially if it's a circle, I try to tuck in my tail. You don't want to make your tail too short because in the end, if something happens to it, it can actually come undone and your blanket will come or project will come unraveled. So be very careful about not making it too short and not making it too long. So about an inch, inch and a half should be plenty. So now the next step we're going to do is chain 3. Remember, go over the tail. 1, 2, 3. You're going to find the very center, and if you made it loose enough, that really tiny hole, your hook will slide through. So you're going to make a double crochet now. So you're going to yarn over, find the very center, insert hook, yarn over and pull through. So you will have 3 loops on your hook. Remember, keep the tail out of your way. You're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through your last 2. And you're going to do 2 double crochets. So again, yarn over, insert hook, pull through. Should have 3 loops, pull through the first 2, pull through the last 2. Okay, believe it or not, that's the first corner. And you're going to chain 3. Okay, you're going to yarn over again, go back through the center of the circle, yarn over, pull it through, pull through your first 2, yarn over and pull through your last 2. Now this part we're going to make 3 doubles. So yarn over, go through, pull up, pull through your first 2 and your second 2. That's 2 doubles. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, 2, 2. That's your second set of doubles. Now we're going to chain 3, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up, chain, pull through, and pull through. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through, and 2. And that's 2 doubles, so we need 1 more. Yarn over, insert hook, pull through the first 2 and the last 2. chain 3, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops and the second 2. And again, we're making 3 doubles here. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. We're going to make 1 more. Yarn over. Here you're going to chain 3. And then to connect it, we're going to go to the very first chain. You're going to count your first 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, so this very corner one. You're going to insert your hook. Okay, yarn over, pull through. This is called what's going to be called a slip stitch. Take that loop you just pulled and pull through the same loop. Pull up a little bit, and when I first did this, my grandmother taught me, I always kind of make it square, because the first couple of times you do this, your tension's going to be off. It's going to be a little sideways. So, fix your tension. This is the back. Okay. And then this is the front. And if you look, it looks like almost like a cross. So, and you'll see more of a cross form, because the bigger it goes, the more formed it'll get. So that's your first row. Now you're going to tighten up your loop. Now you're going to do what's called a slip stitch. You're going to slip stitch through these double crochets into your corner. Okay, you always want to start your next row in the corner. So you're going to slip stitch, just insert hook, insert through the same loop you had on your hook, go through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go through that stitch, yarn over, go through your next. Now you should be in your corner. Once you're in your corner, you're going to chain 3. Okay, and you're going to do 2 double crochets. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up, throw 2 loops and 2 loops. You're going to do it again. Now instead of chaining 3, we're only going to chain 2. Okay, then you're going to insert hook here. Do 3 double crochets in the same corner, because you are making your first corner. So you're going to do 2 and 1 more. Now, you don't want to just go straight over here. So what we're going to do is chain 1 or single crochet, however you want to look at it. Then you're going to yarn over, but it's a chain 1. Yarn over, insert hook into your next corner. And you're going to do 3 double crochets there. Okay. Then you're going to chain 2, 3 double crochets again in the same corner. Chain 1, skip these 3, yarn over, go to the next corner, and you're going to do 3 double crochets. It's 2, 3, chain 2, and do 3 doubles again in the same corner, because that's exactly what you're making as corners. Chain 1, skip your 3 doubles, go in the corner, your chain 2 space, 3 doubles, chain 2, go back in the same corner space, 3 double crochets.
What is it, baby?
Chain 1, and again, get back to your first chain that you made, which is in your first corner, count 3, so 1, 2, 3, and you're going to slip stitch. Yarn over, pull in the loop, and pull it in again. And that is your second row. Remember, you get in each corner, after the first row, so second on, you will have 6 double crochets, 2 singles or 2 chains, and a chain 1 space. This is how the rest of this blanket is going to work. Okay, it doesn't matter if you want to do a continuous, if you want to make small squares, add to it, and see how it's got the cross in the middle. Okay, and don't worry about it if you got a small little tail. When you're done with it, we're going to snip that, and you won't even tell where the tail was. So, good luck, guys. If you have any more problems, just call me or look me up.